Breaking news. Desperate Atiku insists that the search for a consensus presidential candidate in PDP will not work. Atiku said he wants the primaries to take on because he knows he will win the primary ticket for the People Democratic Party and become the presidential candidate for the party. Well, Nigerians have been looking at Atiku and his party PDP, and a lot has been coming on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Our correspondent, the queue of some has observed the queue of some presidential aspirants of the People Democratic Party and the search for a consensus flag bearer for the party ahead of his presidential primaries is looking more like a fruitful mission, with former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and two others, Dele Momodu and Mazi Sam, insisting all aspirants must face the party delegates in democratic primary election. The four aspirants in the forefront of the campaign for consensus: former President of Nigerian Senate Bukola Saraki, Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State, Governor Aminu Tabuwa of Sokoto, and the former Managing Director of, FSB International Bank Mohammed Ahida, have been crisscrossing the country in the last few weeks promoting the consensus flag bearer idea. Only last Wednesday, the pro-consensus aspirant led by Saraki met with Governor Newsom Wike of Rivers State, where the issue of consensus flag bearer tipped the agenda and the strategy for actualizing the mission mapped out. Wike, while speaking after the meeting, said his interest was to ensure the consolidation of unity in the party. He said they were developing a formidable strategy that would enable the People Democratic Party coast to victory in the 2023 presidential election. Atiku was, however, absent from that said election. The pro, the pro consensus presidential aspirant has earlier met with Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo and Governor Okowa of Delta State on the same issue. A source close to the former vice president told This Day that last night Atiku would never be part of any consensus arrangement for the presidential ticket of the People Democratic Party, the source said. Some of the pro-consensus presidential aspirant led by Bukola Saraki met with Atiku in his house in Abuja last week, and that the former vice president told them bluntly that they were pushing for was undemocratic, cannot work, and he will never be part of it. Atiku was said to have advised that all aspirants go and face the party's delegate at the national convention. Another source close to the former vice president told This Day the push for consensus is by people aiming to shoot out a particular aspirant. Are they saying that the 13 aspirants that took form will sit down and pick one of them as the consensus flag bearer? Does this make sense? Who will step down for who? The aspirants should be meeting and selling their ideas to delegates, not meeting over consensus candidates. That is the portion of Atiku. Newspapers, publishers, and another presidential aspirant, Dele Momodu, told This Day last night that the move for consensus People Democratic Party flag bearer was dead on arrival. Dele Momodu stated that I see a very dangerous kind of desperation in our career politics in Nigeria as our country prepares for 2023 presidential election. It is unfortunate that some of the leaders are toying with such hard fought for democracy. Most of them were never part of. So in PDP, everybody with their own idea. Why some will prefer that there is a consensus candidate. Others says no. Let's go through the whole process. If you have picked up the form, begin to go to one party or the other. Begin to speak to people. Go ahead. Go and begin to start work. Okay, bottom line, begin work. Go out, go and meet people, go and start talking to people. Tell them what you intend to do, why you should be voted for. Go out and meet people. Nobody should step down for the other. Now, Atiku is asking, Is it me that they will step down for, or am I the one to step down for somebody? In case you are not aware, APC is also carrying on, is tagging on the same in the same ladder, on the same track, on the same way. APC is tagging on seriously, and this matter of consensus candidate is rather causing a serious spark because even Tinubu on the other side of the divide, does not also want it. He wants all the people to go through the whole process. Everybody wants anybody who is interested. Let's go through it all. Let the people. Let's have the primaries. Let the people decide. Let the people pick. Let the people pick. That's the arrangement, and that's what is going on. However, there are others who are going around meeting individuals and saying, let's have a consensus candidate that we'll put in front, that we will all unite together and support. So there are various arguments on that tangent, on that light. Everybody has another idea on what should be. Whether PDP, APC, there are two sides of a coin. Okay, the same coin but different sides. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't think PDP is the Messiah or APC is the Messiah. Either or, they are all the same thing. They are all the same. Just take it from me, they are all the same. Okay, they are all the same. Although there is a possibility, you know, in law that if people can decide to say, what, I'm stepping down for Mr. Lagbaja, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. People can agree to that. They can definitely agree to it. But in this case, they are saying, no way, me, I'm not stepping down. Bukola Saraki, the former Senate president, is the one really pushing for this, and some persons are not in agreement, and some persons are saying, no, let's all go through it. Let's all go through it. Let's wiggle the wiggle. Let's get it all done. Okay, if you feel that you've got what it takes, there's no alarm there. There's no crime. Okay, let's go through it. Let's see what it is, and let's get it out. At the end of the day, let's snug it out. Okay, let's snug it out together. Let's see what the end will. The end they say will justify the means. Let's see who the people will pick. So Dele Momodu has rejected it vehemently. Bukola Saraki is for it. Atiku Abubakar is against it. Wike seem to be for it. They've also met with Sheyi Makinde. They've met with Wike, governors under the People Democratic Party. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.